Hi, everyone. How are you guys doing? You enjoying the holiday season? Welcome to Kim Chat Live. Say hello if you're in the room and tell me if you're having house guests for the holidays or maybe afterwards. I'll give you a minute to get on. I don't see anybody in the chat yet. I got on a little bit early. Say hello if you're in the room. Just say hello. Hello, hello, hello. And let me know if you're in the room right now, or if you're having house guests for the holidays or afterwards. So today I'm talking about hosting house guests and practicing your own self-care. And again, do you have company coming for the holidays or any other time, maybe next year sometime? When we have guests visit, our mission is to make sure they're comfortable so they'll have a great visit. And there are things you can do before guests arrive, like tidy up your home, clean the microwave and coffee maker, and clean the fridge shelves, and maybe open the windows to air out your house before they come. We just want them to be comfortable, right? Thespruce.com says to let your guests know that you're happy they're with you by leaving a small welcome gift in their bedroom. A sachet, paperback book, flyers of local attractions at museums, or clippings with movie listings at the movie theater are good options. And a pretty vase with fresh flowers is always a welcome gift. And don't forget a short note to greet them. That's what it says on thespruce.com. So here's some ways that we prepare. Oh, hi, Carolyn. How are you? Are you having house guests anytime soon? I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming. So some of the things we do to prepare, here we go again with the So here are the things that we do sometimes to prepare for house guests. We place a stack of fresh, clean bath and hand towels where they can find them right away, usually in the guest bath. And we provide extra toilet paper. And hi, Bug. Bug made it too. My husband, his name is Bug. We also make space in the closet with hangers and provide empty drawers. We provide a basket of toiletries such as shaving cream, shampoo, razors, toothpaste, toothbrushes, and a blow dryer. Hi, Melody. Are you having guests over for the holidays or after? We also put bottled water, a clock, and tissue on the nightstands along with a flashlight and remote. It's handy to have that flashlight, especially if there's a power outage, and they're just little flashlights. And they're good if they're different colors like red, so you can see them better than black. Oh, no company for you. Okay. We write down the computer wireless password so guests can connect when they're here. We keep a smart charging station in the guest room so guests can change their phones and tablets. And we place a non-slip rug next to the bed, which is always helpful because we don't want guests falling. And I think my friend Ashley said she puts new socks in the basket for the guests to wear and keep. I love that idea. So they wear the sock, they're brand new socks. They wear them, they take them home. They don't keep them here, or they don't leave them here for us to take care of. And I think Erica next door said that she keeps tickets and brochures to local activities on hand for company. I think that's what she said she did. So we enjoy entertaining, and for anyone who's visited us before, they know that we have a very large sofa, and that is so comfy that most people fall asleep while we're watching some kind of show or movie. They always do, always fall asleep. It's so fun. I always look over and see them like, but I'm the same way. I'm on the other end of the sofa and I'm probably sleeping too. So Snowbirding Central says that some planning may be necessary to ensure your guests will have everything they need during their stay. Planning and boundary setting can also help you avoid any issues that can be an inconvenience to you and your daily routine. Discussing things ahead of time helps you learn about your guests' expectations. Do you guys plan in advance when you have company? So not only is it important to make sure your house guests are comfy, it's also important as a host to take care of yourself and setting your own limits, and it keeps the stress low. So Carolyn says, I've stayed at your home and it was better than a hotel. That is really nice. I don't believe you, but thanks. Is it because of the chocolate I left on your pillow? Oh, good. Audio is great. Yay. Okay. On both platforms. That's great. So again, create boundaries. Boundaries are limits, are rules that you create for yourself. And if you want to know more, visit focusyourtime.com/healthy boundaries. So one of the things we request of guests, since I get allergies and migraines from scents, is we kindly ask people to please refrain from wearing anything scented like perfumes, cologne, aftershave, lotions, and hairspray, because they just, like I said, they can cause migraines and allergies, and it's just not a good thing. And so some of these unscented versions are in the welcome basket. Also, our morning routine is extremely important, and that includes waking up early. This is our routine. We wake up early, work out, walk the dog, and eat our breakfast oats. We've been doing that for 20-something years. And we invite our guests to join us on our walk, and if they so desire, we highly encourage them to enjoy their time away by sleeping in. Carolyn says, yes, a whole box of See's candy that my husband immediately confiscated. Yeah, I did. I left her a whole box of See's candy. she loved it. So yeah, I suggest you leave a whole box of See's candy on your guest pillow. I'm sure they'll either love you or hate you. That's because I asked you where the mint was. Yeah, Carolyn came out and I hadn't left anything on her pillow, and she wanted to know where the mints were. So instead of leaving a little mint, I left a whole box of See's candy. Oh, that was hilarious. So we also let our guests know that they're free to use our house as home base if they'd like to go out for solo activities. Maybe you'd enjoy a little alone time with your spouse. And we ask our guests in advance about restaurant preferences and make reservations for all of us, if possible. And if our guests want to go eat alone, that's okay too. We're easy over here at our house. Carolyn says, and then John gave me one every single night, and it lasted for a month. Really? Wow, that's good. Just eating one piece a night. Good for you. You have good self-control. I love that. Okay, so as far as food is concerned, I'll ask about food preferences and prepare food beforehand, because I don't want to spend my time in the kitchen cooking. That's just me. Some people love to do that. I am not one of those people. And we usually provide plenty of continental breakfast options, such as bagels, quiche, fruit, muffins, and oatmeal. We also provide a coffee maker with coffee sweeteners and creams. That's what we do here. And we also inform our guests about what fun movies might be streaming. And we have an option of pizza or takeout, and we provide takeout menus. We have a drawer of takeout menus. And we generally, this is us, sticking to our limits. We generally go to bed around 9:30 because our sleep is extremely important to us. We also get up really early to work out. And we invite our guests to stay up as long as they want, or they're welcome to turn in as well. A lot of times they go to bed when we do, or even sometimes before we do, and that's fine too. And I was going to tell you that sometimes when there's people around, especially for introverts, it can feel a little overwhelming. So don't be afraid to excuse yourself and take a minute for yourself to decompress and do what you need to practice self-care. It's okay to do that. It's okay to say, I'm going in the other room for a little while and just, decompress. And so other than our morning routines and evening sleep times, we do allow for spontaneity, because not everything needs to be planned. I have a friend that plans everything. She plans everything from day to night, not when we're a guest, just in her normal life. And she plans every single minute of the day, every day. And oh my gosh, that's just too much. That's too much stress. That would be stressful for guests. That would be stressful for us, but you get to do whatever you want. because all of us want to have an equally enjoyable experience, and communicating preferences in advance will guarantee a good outcome. So Melody says, I love to cook a big breakfast. See, that's great. And I bet your guests love it when you do that. That's great. And then Carolyn says, I felt very comfortable sleeping in. Yeah, we find that most of our house guests like to sleep in. They don't want to get up at 5:30 a.m. to go exercise or go walking. Most of them don't. Sometimes they have gone on walks, but most of the time people want to, it's their vacation. They want to get away and they want to sleep in. I know when we go on trips, sometimes I even sleep in until like 7, which doesn't sound like sleeping in to most of you, but to me, that's just incredible to be able to do that. And I could do it now if I wanted to, but I like getting up early, getting my workout in, walking Holly, eating my oats. And I like to be free to do whatever I want to do the rest of the day around 9:30 till about 4. And that's just what we do here. So anyway, that's all I've got today, short and sweet. And anybody else want to leave a comment about guests, what you do to prepare for guests, even if they're coming for a couple hours? Do you do anything special? Mark, do you do anything special? Or do we do anything special that I didn't think of? Even to practice our own self-care? Those are just the ideas I came up with. So Carolyn, do you prepare for house guests when they come? I know you have dogs and there probably aren't many guests right now, but even if they're coming for a little while. Melody, do you do anything else to prepare for house guests? Okay, well, nothing else is coming through. If you're chatting, I can't see. Carolyn says yes. Okay, what do you do? Baking. Yes, baking in advance. What do you bake? Candy, cookies, cake, pie, potatoes. I'll bake potatoes. I'll bake potatoes in advance. I don't think most of the guests want to come for potatoes though, but they do love my quiche. So I bake 2 of those usually before they come, and people can have it for breakfast or lunch or dinner, whatever they want. You make scones? Wow, really? Can I come visit you? That sounds delicious. What kind of scones? Do you fill them with something? What do you do if you don't have a guest room? Oh, well, people sometimes, if they don't have a place for their guests to stay, they recommend a local hotel, and then they make all the reservations for them. And sometimes they even pay for it. So you could do that. You could recommend a hotel, or you could tell your guests they just can't come because you have no place for them to stay. Or you can put them on the couch, or you can get an air mattress. We've done that before. When our one bed was being used, there was another guest. They actually slept in our cardio room on an air mattress. I wouldn't have enjoyed that though, because it's very hot in there. And I don't like hot. So you did that for your parents? You put an air mattress out, or you got a hotel? Oh my gosh, Melanie says homemade jams to put in them. Some people like them with just butter. Okay, that's pretty talented, Melanie, to make scones. I think I've never made a scone. Wow. Have you been doing this for a long time, or is this something you just learned? Carolyn, do you make scones too? Mark, do you make scones? What other ideas do you have for guests? Also, if you don't have the time, you can get those wonderful little quiches at Costco. Yeah, we've done that too. We've even done it for us. I mean, I don't usually eat quiche, but Mark says they're okay. He likes mine better. I don't know why. Maybe mine are bigger. They got more stuff in them. Well, I think that mine are more healthy, but they taste good, I've heard. Just the past 5 years. Oh, you've been making scones for 5 years? Oh my goodness, that's incredible. Wow. All right, well, if you guys don't have anything else, that was a real short one today. And oh, made with your love. You're probably talking about the quiches. Yes, I put all my love into my quiches. And then some guests come and they see our oatmeal mixture that we have. I make them 7 days in advance. And sometimes they say, can you make me an oatmeal too? And because we soak it the night before. So I'll do that. And people seem to like the oatmeal. I'll tell you what it is. It's got oats and I'm trying to remember what's in it. Buckwheat, almonds, almond butter. And I add blueberries at the end. And Marks have cashews, and then we have apples in them. So it's really tasty. It's like having dessert for breakfast. It's really good. And I put cinnamon and a little bit of salt on it in the morning too. Yep, cashews. Mark says cashews. Yep. It is amazing. It's really good. And I make them seven bowls for him, 7 bowls for me. We put them in the fridge, and then we soak the one we're going to have the next day overnight. Yeah, it's just better to eat soaked oats than it is to just add the water that day. So yeah, it's really good. And there's so much fiber. So if you're lacking fiber in your diet, I suggest morning oats. And like I said, our guests, sometimes they like it. One of my guests said that it's just too much. And all it is a half a scoop of oats, or and some buckwheat. But she just couldn't finish even half the bowl. She said it was just too filling. So man, I have half a bowl and I'm still hungry. So maybe it's because I work out. How do you cook them? Oh, that's nice, Mark. Okay, how do you cook them? I put them in the toaster oven at 375 for, well, it kind of goes back and forth between 20 and 22 minutes. The last 2 days we did 20, it tastes like soup. So we did 22 today, it tasted like soup. So we might have to do 23 minutes tomorrow. I don't know if it depends on the climate outside. I don't know what it is, but it's always changing. So I put 2 of them in, or Mark does it usually when he gets up, puts them in for 20 to 23 minutes at 375 soaked. So, and usually they're perfect when we take them out. So try that. I think I might have a recipe online on my Focus Your Time website. So you can type in oatmeal or oats and see in the search and see if you can find it. Anyway, it was great chatting with you guys. I will be back next week, the day after Christmas. I hope you guys all enjoy your holidays. Happy holidays. That's all I've got today. And okay, yeah, look, Melody. Yeah, let me know what you find. If you can't find it, I'll see if I have it somewhere and I can send you the recipe. But I think it's out there. There's also soup recipes out there if you want to find those. Those are out there too. All right, that's all I've got today. Happy holidays and enjoy your week and stay safe. See you next week. Bye.